Should you quit Genshin Impact? If you are asking yourself this question, then you are practically halfway there. Genshin has such great graphics, great character design, great combat, great voice casting, and probably one of the best open world experience for a free-to-play game. Some people enjoy it for the story, for the exploration, grinding for Abyss, co-op, etc. and so on. The problem is, all of those have a limit. Well, technically all games have a limit, but hear me out. The story eventually ends and you have to wait for the next patch. You will eventually 100% all of the areas at some time. Grinding for Abyss becomes easier once you get good at the game and have grinded all the necessary characters. And co-op only goes so far as your resin and the willingness of both people wanting to explore the map if they haven't 100% it already. Genshin today does not have any filler that is new and exciting that can warrant our attention until the next big patch. There is no new major gameplay element that can make the combat exciting again, which is the majority of what you are doing in today's latest patch as of recording, which I do not have gameplay of because I failed to record some because I didn't do much of it. There is nothing to do in co-op except for awkwardly asking your friend how much resin he has so you can do another run in the domain. Heck, even the major selling point of the game, which is exploration, seems like a hassle because you are burnt out from Genshin. Me and my friend talked about Genshin the other day and how it seemed like a chore to log in and do your dailies. A chore? Were video games meant to be a chore? Once a video game starts being something that you have to do instead of something you want to do, you need to ask yourself, okay, should I stop? This is also how other streamers get burnt out from a game because it becomes a job and not a hobby. But the thing is, this is not your job. At the end of the day, Genshin Impact is still a game and games are made to be enjoyable. However, in Genshin's case, or really most gacha games' case, most people keep playing because they want to save for a character that they want. This is also the case for me and my friend. We are just trying to save up for Yae's banner because we also play Honkai Impact and we are total simps. I am a simp for the voice actor too, by the way. But beyond saving for a character banner that we want, there is nothing else that is driving us to log in and play the game nowadays. For me, personally, I think the boring nature of grinding the same thing every day just to have a small dopamine rush once you spend all your saved up Primogems for a banner is not worth it. You might not even get the rate up character that you want.
One will come, bro. You know that. The most important thing in life will always be the people in this room.
Now some people are gonna blame us and say, well, you got burnt out, you should have a life outside of Genshin and not sink in so many hours into it, blah blah blah. I am a person who thinks I am better than you just because I don't play as much. But here's the thing. We wanted to sink hours into Genshin back then. Genshin was such a fun experience because everything was new. You had so much to do in the game, whereas nowadays you pretty much did almost everything that you can do. Now, I'm not gonna ask for something that is big, that is gonna take a lot of time and resources, knowing how hard the process of developing a video game is, but I just want something that can carry me and my friends to the next update. Everyone is saying that the event games like the hide and seek one should not be removed from the game, and I agree. In my opinion, they should be DLCs, just in case you don't want to play any of the minigames and you want to save up on hard drive space. With minigames as DLCs, we can at least play with friends and stay occupied. Maybe have a co-op Abyss so we can sweat with our teammates. Like, other people have so many ideas that MiHoYo should really take a look at because no one knows better what the fan wants than the fans themselves. I think MiHoYo should also focus on the multiplayer aspect because that's how most games survive. By letting players freely interact with each other and with the game, you add a lot more variables that can make each game session feel different from the other instead of just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, which is a big contribution to feeling burnt out. I really love Genshin, I do, but I think it's going to be healthier if I take a break, and maybe some of you should take a break too. It might be ridiculously obvious when you should take a break from anything really, and this video might be pointless, but this is how I feel and this is how I want to project my thoughts. With all of this being said, I still want to support Genshin because it has so much potential, and I've basically fallen in love with the art, the characters, the world, everything really. I just hope that one day we will get a patch that will reawaken my passion for the game, similar when I first logged in and explored the world of Teyvat.